with some disadvantages, but maybe trying to get some of that space in as well. Look at RRQ, already quick to respond.
Kashi needs to watch out. You know the outside door was already broken.
Right around the corner. So he kind of lets them through, but the rest of DFM just continuing to try to waterfall off of Heaven. Cushy will be able to collapse onto them. 2 kills into his pocket right now. Continuing to push out of the smoke, but then gunned down by Jinbung.
Great movement from Jinbung there, just waiting patiently for that fight. Xpharaoh, does he? Oh, Jinbung's so ahead of it because they have the numbers advantage. He has the leisure, but Estrella strikes back.
Spike still down though. Has a bit of util to work with. 0 point right into the wall, so he spots out Mei really close, but Mei tries to get proactive onto the rope.
As well, mid already being pressured too. Estrella's not in a good spot. He gets one. But traded right away.
Trying to look for the Nyx, but Xpharaoh comes right back in. Akame though, looking to continue to hold his ground. Spike needing to be defended, while the rest of the team is just on the B side, looking for it. Unfortunately, Akame will fall. Jemkin managing to hold it down. And this gives RRQ a huge boon. Jinbung alongside Mei. How do they break through the smoke?
The big problem here for RRQ is they cannot take any more damage, right? Another rifle dropped. That left would be absolutely troublesome, given that they've already given up the pistol. Whoa. Oh, no way. You use the ult here?
Okay, and a star trying to break through the smoke. Cloudburst back in.
They got
Mei dashes away.
They got the spike, though.
15 seconds, but Mei just feeling the pressure. Trying to think about backing into the fight. The situation, trying to slow them down. Even with that frag grenade. But dashing straight through, and there's that Odin.
There it is, the cover fire, the suppression. You can't peek out against this Odin.
Pelted by foam darts.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you've got Jinbung still waiting all the way back in spawn. You're not breaking this post plant anytime soon.
Crazy position to play, but at the same time, yep, RRQ still trying to break through. They have their rifles. If those smokes dissipate, trying to push on through it. But look at Mei, quick flick onto the left, and Jian coming back into support. A double trade.
Value up here.
Slowly, patiently. Jemkin though might be able to spot him. Jinbung managing to try to stay alive. Meanwhile, the rest of the squad pushes forward. Jinbung collecting on towards Jemkin. Now RRQ trying to create the pressure onto him, but he still gets another. Onto another trade.
Oh no. Oh no.
And now Cushy spotted out. Mid-drone. Mei continuing to double back in towards Heaven. That's Estrella down. All that's left is Monyet, and he's thinking about Mei on the other side.
Strats aside, you gotta imagine that RRQ has to be considering a momentum timeout as
cold water. But for now, DFM feeling the heat. They are able to come in aggressively. Mei dashes in and right-clicks into Xpharaoh. Jemkin now onto the shorty, trying to collect onto something at least, managing to take down Art. Akame makes it a trade, but the site has already been captured. Cushy though, trying to fight back for a bit more space. Now Mei looking to contest.
You have to go for this. Everybody's weak. He gets one kill, trying to fish for another. Mei jumps right over it.
Stride around the smokes, but still looking a little bit better for RRQ now. They have the utility to try to re-aggress into the site. Jinbung holding really close for the off angle.
Paranoia comes in. They have 2 flash drives as well. They're going to go all together. Triple man just looking for the trades. Oh, Mei isolates that fight.
Frostbite the tailwind. Now Jinbung with the off angle provides cover. And Mei just buys a bit more time with another peek out. Jinbung still right around the corner. And Estrella has to consider it. Mei rings around the rosy, but almost not quite connecting onto it. Estrella will be able to fight back. That just buys up so much time though, and Jinbung for RRQ to deal with. So maybe trying to triple stack against them now, trying to push out to contest for that ace space, but instantly dealt with by the sprays of all things.
And that's not even with the Odin. They're just blind spamming it because DFM understands you're either pushing out or you're pulling back way far. So if you want to push out, you got to deal with our spam. And then there's the threat of the Odin as well, so you can't win that one. And then if you pull back, well, we're going to take further space and continue to spam with the Odin. So pretty much literally, as long as Jinbung doesn't fall on the flank, DFM has no reason to really change their strats for this entire first half.
That's what they're always trying to do. Jemkin was maybe thinking about pushing out B, but that op's too valuable. So now DFM just kind of doubles back into A. I mean, why not? Site's weak.
I mean, Cushy's just hoping and praying that they delay enough, that it's a panic push, and that he can get 2 or more. Because if he can't get 2, it's not going to be enough to slow it down.
That's the call. Estrella also trying to add to that with a bit of a fragment, but now Hunter's Fury comes out. That should be the push. DFM
30 seconds left.
slowly looking to start things off. Estrella, a blind shot, will be to collapse onto main. And here comes Cushy in with that off angle. Hard with the sprays though. Desperately trying to look for him, but not quite able to do that. Pushes out of the smoke and finally spots him out. Takes down Estrella as well, the straight bullet.
Yeah, he got Estrella in that spam first, and then he turns for Cushy. If only one of them would live, xffero still forces the spike to be dropped. And that's...
Can't play that angle any further. RRQ now trying to stay ahead of them. Quick dash up on the top mid, and Jemkin will be able to delete Art.
Yeah, they heard the drop as well, but the Cloud first just going to keep them at bay. Estrella, a whiff on that first shot.
Just to push them off of mid at least, to make them know that I've got an op in my hands and I'm not afraid to use it. But Mei, though, will be able to quickly transition over into little breakable doors.
Oh, I love this from Jinbung as well. As soon as there's that scuffle in mid, you take a bit of a hit, but you've actually forced them off from mid. So now, even if they back off, they have to watch mid. Gives them an opening to start to make a move towards B. If they push out, they're dead, but if not, you can go for a two-pronged attack instantly onto that B side. RRQ's ready, though, thanks to that drone over by A main.
So reading those positions now. Continuing to hold their ground if DFM does push into them.
That door break.
Stray on the other side. We'll be able to react in kind. And there's Jemkin's up as well.
Okay, but Jin over here, you know, and Jemkin's ready for it. Like you said, he doesn't get the second shot. All down to Monyet. All alone. Mei's going to want to get a kill first. He's going to expect someone else to be here, given the positions they've seen so far.
Trying to look for it.
Oh, just playing for time.
Yep, right around it, but burst.
Oh no, the window. You hear the recon. Sure, you're ready for this.
To take him down. Hurts that recon, and there's the shot. Instantly updrafts on long with the dash as well. And Mei cannot chase him down. Instantly walks into his crosshair too. Jemkin quick on the shot. Jinbung will be able to find a bit of a trade in towards the back, but still, the rest of the site needing to be dealt with. And Monyet, here comes that anchor potential. Cosmic Divide up, and Monyet just swings around the corners, kill after kill.
Deeper. Another high-risk, high-reward play.
Wow, he's still able to land a shot straight up to Jinbung as he tries to hop onto the boxes, despite hearing the tailwind kind of expiring away. So backing away from him now, not wanting to contest too much in towards mid. DFM tries to explore back in towards A, but look at how many players from RRQ are here, and they are so ready to receive.
And it should be noted that that fragment was purposely thrown right up against the box to stop the drone, because Silva had to pull off of it. So Art not getting as much information as he wanted, but the real kicker is going to be Mei. He's still digging deep. You still have 50 seconds. DFM does not need to force themselves onto that A site just yet.
Still continuing to let themselves get spotted by the 0 point at least, though.
I cannot use that.
Oh, they want to wait to try to get the spike planted. I don't know if you're going to feel comfortable doing this without Mei here. Well,
straight in with the Odin. A bit of a spam, not quite found. It's going to be Cushy who gets the kill instead. So even with that, it's all down to Mei, trying to set up that flank. What a flick! Still able to turn 180.
Oh, and he goes on the ledge. They still need to hunt for him.
Still though, Spike not yet down, and there's 15 seconds left, Jobra. I don't know if this is possible. DFM desperately trying to make it work.
Spike planted.
Into the site, Spike planted. Now needing to hold off against Spawn.
This is all for xffero. They want to buy time. They're going to not rush it. xffero gets sight of one, but he gets spotted. He gets taken down.
Oh, smokes at the right time, but Jemkin still lands a kill too, and then Cushy pushes up. So quick to respond, and RRQ steals yet another round away from DFM.
Honestly, I was a bit of a doubter on the timing will be important here.
Okay. All right, not quite the set play, just straightforward one. Mei quick into heaven though, but nothing quite found. So back into the site he goes, but Cushy comes in with a Hunter Tree, downs Akame, who still is kind of up and at him. Art will be able to pick him up, but xffero undetected, will be able to swing at the right time, right place. Cushy out from heaven now, continuing the waterfall alongside his team, out alongside the bridge. Monyet in with the 2 kills. Akame only good for 1, and that's gonna be the round. RRQ managing to climb and tie up the score. DFM, and you withstand the stampede. He puts up the Sarge, tries to play inside of it, but inside with the teammates, Jemkin, Monyet, they will be able to gun him down. xffero continuing to hold his ground and lurk, takes down Akame. That's the spike, that's the team, and RRQ will be able to continue to hold.
Pistol out for Xfero.
Spike planted.
Yeah, he was a little too low. May able to get that headshot as well, nice and clean. 3v4, it is doable, but they need to start pushing through.
Okay, Estrella holding the back line with Frenzy as well, but still, here comes those bunker smokes. Monette trying to hold his ground. Art trying to flush them out in with the shock dart. Jemkin up for the tailwind though. Will be able to swing out to get the kill. The bounce back though will take down Jemkin, but Monette's still alive. Up on the rafters now, and Art has no idea.
Yeah.
From earlier on, but now the fake. Info gathered. From earlier on, so now quick straight into the A side. Jemkin trying to create a bit of pressure, pull those rotations over onto B, while the rest of the team is actually just kind of scattered all throughout A. The spike will go down pretty soon, and so does Jemkin. Oh, but trying to hold out the 4 positions. Xfero will get gunned down.
Yeah, getting a little greedy with the positions here from RRQ, but they already got the spike planted. If they could get just one or that's a nice clean kill. And now just a Sheriff left for Estrella, so maybe not as much as you would have wanted in this bonus round. DFM, ideally, they don't want to drop any more weapons here.
Yeah, try to play it safe, work together. But here comes Estrella. 1 kill, and then the Odin.
All right, so not the worst for DFM. You keep 3 weapons, sure, but RRQ also you take down.
The adjustment comes through, and DFM are now trying to push up. Recon spotted. A bit of a flash from both sides. May has to try to stay alive, but gunned down by Monette. Cushy, though, quick on the flicks. Takes down both Art and Akame after a bit of a trade.
Oh, the aggressive flash from Estrella just a second earlier than DFM's eventually leads to their victory. Both teams had the same idea, but now DFM, Jian and Jinbong, I mean, what more can you do? You got to group up first and foremost, but after that, a 2v4 retake seems a little tough.
Yeah, reeling from those losses. Not sure to reinforce either site. Trying to stay tucked into certain positions for now, while RRQ, with those numbers, will be able to capture onto B. Spike goes down.
Once again, right onto that ledge. Great for that post plant. Just trying for the flank. If Jinbong can get a kill, it's an option.
Okay. Slowly trying to drag his mouse across. Trying to play around Xfero's positioning too. Tucked underneath the window so that his head's not spotted, but yeah, heard onto the other side of the bottom stairs, and that's Xfero down. So good little pickup, but it's still the save for DFM. Not enough time.
Yeah, cut your losses. You got still 1 kill. You're 1 closer to the Cosmic Divide yourself. It's not the worst. And RRQ will just have to take it safe on the exit. Oh boy, Jian, he might be able to get 1, maybe 2 with the Phantom.
Xfero doing the same thing that Jinbong did earlier on. Full on lurk all the way towards the back of spawn.
Oh, here comes the Huntress first from R. They want to try to get a fast flood, and he gets 1 kill onto Estrella.
I got the spike.
Canary beam, and that's now Spike kind of retrieved, but definitely heard by DFM. And with their current positioning, still looking for some spams.
Spike
Cushy
planted.
tries to push them off. The drone, though, through the back smokes. And it's Monette trying to play a bit of anti-flash. Jemkin tries to set up for that crossfire on the other side. Meanwhile, Cushy's still able to hold it down. Jemkin good for at least 1, but Jinbong pushing forward, not slowing down. Swings wide on the left, but gunned down by Xfero. Cushy.
Keep that control, but they will still go for a fast rotate. This is a very big gamble, but Xfero kind of shuts things down. Now, no matter where you go, not only do you have the numbers advantage, but you know that you still have the tempo in terms of lurks.
Ping shot across mid. DFM needing to reinvest resources.
Oh, DFM, you gotta group up.
It's just being robbed away. Now all grouped up in towards B. It's a clear A side for RRQ.
Yeah, it's rough. I get it. It's rough because you're on an eco. You want to try to get those picks, but you already took 1 loss. You got to fight with numbers at that point with those pistols.
Main with the Blade Storm as well, so
Spike planted.
just trying to go for it at the very least, I think. Slowly clearing out mid once again. Not feeling too good for the side of DFM.
Yeah, but it's May with Blade Storm, like you said, so I think you gotta trust. You gotta try, you gotta trust, because otherwise they're only 1 point away from map point.
But everything's smoked off though, too. RRQ.
Paranoia.
Continuing to hold, and look at their setups all stacked up onto each other. May trying to go in for it, but Monyet guns it down. And all that's left, Jin alongside Jinbong, slowly but surely down, or even just holding their ground. And with that, with the numbers now full sending in towards the A site. Good flash though, but here comes Art with the Odin, lets it rip, 2 kills down, Jin with the support. Jinbong slowly flanking from the back as well. Not the right call? Yeah.
No, I mean, what do you say to that? I mean, he's got an angle where he can spray down everyone coming in from both sides of the wall, both sides of the choke point. Jemkin got through, but he's got teammates watching the other side. He doesn't have to worry.
30 seconds left.
Oh, you gotta be able to find the location of Art if you want to go in. And they've been doing a good job of spreading, DFM thin on the other side. I think they just assumed that it was going to be a much heavier stack on the B side with that push out, and they thought they had an earlier time, but the rotation was already there. DFM very quick on the call, and Art just holds his ground.
10 seconds
Kind of feeling
left.
a little bit eager to that map point as well, but well, okay, Art just continuing to swing out that early main pressure.
Okay, so the drone doesn't spot anyone close on A, but they still go for the B push. Jemkin, he's already in.
Quick kill supported by Australia, and now into the site from the back, able to flush Jinbong further into towards a defensive position. I mean, this is so much space being held by RRQ. Monyet, what is that? Such a precise flick. May, though, will be able to fight back now and trying to take more of that space. Hops on towards the boxes. That's a second. A third kill! Jemkin's downed! And Xfero trying to fight back from Nest with the spike down, but can he do it? Feeling that pressure. Cushy.
They have no idea.
Hot time all the way up from behind. And Gia's just gonna stick it right around the edge of the smoke. Hops down into him. Cuts the flick. But May online for the ace now. Spike's been halved.
He's so low.
Xfero can just spam away. He's looking for it.
They don't
Can't
know.
find it.
Might have just been a mishap on the screen, but Jemkin already in.
Quick round, quick rush, straight into the site, but gunned down by Art. Trying to flush out that Odin of his, but still, Estrella trading just as quick.
Meanwhile, Xfero on that B side. He's already through. Can he get a duel? But he gets picked out by May, and that should shut down the game plan here from RRQ.
Yeah, all smoked off too. Drone will spot out though, so it gives Monyet a bunny to chase, and he will push forward. Takes down Art.
You know you push them out. That's going to be the spike planted, but it's still a fair 3v3. Estrella a little bit low, so is Jen.
Smokes up and at the ready as well. So maybe looking to play around the smokes, but look at this setup. Recognizing the Cosmic Divide, Cushy just plays around it. Monyet, though, plays it close and safe. A bit of an updraft upwards, and that's going to be May being able to break through alongside his teammates. Monyet, though, still able to gun it down. Estrella, the only one left, and he's hiding away from the other side of that Cosmic Divide. Jumps over, spotted out by May. May continues to chase. There's the shot. A headshot to boot, and it's DFM. One round away from tying things up. That, although it's a little bit close range, will his Odin really finesse its way through?
Only if they dash through there. Oh, Estrella with the peek right around the wall.
That's the wallbang shot. Now Mage trying to receive that. Oh, with a double kill. Monyet, though, quick on the trade. And now it's going to be Jinbong back in towards Xfero. Jemkin fights right back, and a spike goes down. Gian and Akame quick on the rotations. Looking to start things out. They do have a lot of utility to work with, but do they know how Jemkin is positioned inside of the smoke?
So I don't think they have confirmation. However, the way that smoke is placed would indicate that there's something fishy, because that smoke's actually beneficial for the defense trying to come out of the retake, because it gives you a chance to go for a double peek.
Oh, they spotted him out early as well. And then comes Jemkin, and just as you called it, definitely sussing things out, DFM will be able to tie up the score. 11 to quickly updrafting backwards just to plant Gian deep in, but Monyet spots him out.
That was supposed to be all for Gian. Okay, Art with a nice fish here with the Hunter's Fury. Trades it off, no jet. Does make it very difficult.
Taking that back.
Well, one controller down, maybe not too bad, but it is a bit of a duel between Jinbong and Xfero on the other part of the map. Monyet trying to keep some pressure onto the ace site.
Okay, at best you can try to maybe even the numbers over by the B side, like you said.
Okay, Jinbong.
Now, worst case, you do have From the Shadows on Monyet as well. That's got to be in consideration. Estrella. Oh, Estrella's been very good with these.
Just one peek, one shot. Jinbong's gone. Cosmic Divide instantly upped. Mei alongside Akame, just quickly trying to push on over. Possibly waiting for Art as well, just to regroup. Then you gotta deal backside nest.
All right, Monyet just trying to play for time. Ooh. He's just distracting them as much as possible.
He's trying to stay hidden as well. Inside those smokes.
No one
spotted out from the
across.
back. Akame on towards danger now.
They're diffusing.
Straight onto the side as well. The third kill. Mei sticking onto the defuse.
The no command.
Well, but then quick execute from RRQ into the A site this time. Odin's not here, and that's Jinbong down. Sudden quick turnaround on both defensive setups, and it's RRQ getting the spike down early on. Xfero on the lurk, spots out Gian.
Now they gotta clear him out. A lot of time bought, as long as Xfero stays alive.
Okay, gunned down by the Odin, but here comes the drone. So quick information found. And Cushy comes back in to reinforce the site.
Yeah, you have Heaven, so you don't need to fight in main. You can start to back out. Jemkin can start to clear the back of sight. Give some room for the rest of his teammates to back away. Of course, the spike planted for main, though.
Oh, but what a well-timed fragment as well. Just continuing to hold from Heaven, but here comes Mei. Hops on over. Jemkin shoots and sprints.
Knocking them.
All right, so they execute, starts to get rushed a bit. Cushy wins that.
And Xfero as well. Out from bridge side, able to gun them down as they try to push through. But maybe unbeknownst to him, Art is just right around the corner. Tries to play around the crates, but gunned down by Gian now.
Okay, Heaven just got cleared by the drone as well. Cushy trying to play this calm, but DFM, they still have some time. Not gonna push out though. They realize it's been too much time. They don't have the numbers advantage.
So they have to play all the way from the back of the site.
Nope, 0 point coming out.
Oh, quick peeks out, but Mei instantly deals with Jemkin right back. Estrella out from it, and it's Cushy down from Heaven too. One tap,
Done it. They haven't done it yet. Uh-oh. Oh no, has no idea, and he gets out.
So quick to escape. Gian instantly here to try to relay forward. Second shot fired, and that's RQ just not wanting to deal with this any longer. Picks up the alt orb though, but backs away. Xfero spotting it out by mid.
All right, so you even up. Neither side has flashes, but there's still that operator, so the no flash really hurting the attacking side right now. You're gonna rotate, but DFM has a relative read on this. They're gonna start to push out.
To push Art and Jinbong. He's got the Odin, so why not as well? Jinbong with a wider angle will be able to gun down Jemkin. Unaware completely. Monyet has to turn back just to rendezvous with the rest of the team, but at this point, then you're thinking about walking back into this op. Cushy tries his darndest to clear it out with the drone, but Mei is just completely undetected. Now comes back out to hold the angle, and that's the shot! Punches right through! Looks for the other one. Tailwinds away, Cloudburst just to stay alive. Xfero in for a bit of a hunt. He has Mei's scent, but he also has to watch for his back.
Yeah, you have no map control right now. You might have a paranoia, but it's just not much to work with. So the plan is Xfero just hangs out on site. Monyet has to get at least 2 kills. He has to draw out enough time.
Just needing to hold.
Counter paranoia, but they don't know. They don't know at all. They don't suspect it at all. Oh, Monyet in the last minute.
What a quick turn. Spots out that Strata step as well, but here comes Mei. Jump peeks into him. And that's the call for Gian to kind of swing out. DFM close us out in an intense fight.
Monyet now with the curveball. At the ready. That Phoenix, we'll see. Did he pick up some tips during his time on Paper X?
Trying to send it, but Art quick to read. Shock darts through just to try to keep them at bay as well, or chip damage. We'll be able to come back in to re-clear. Doesn't know that Xfero's behind him though, so will bite a bullet. Meanwhile, the front side of things, it's also a kill down onto Jinbong. So the two duelists from the back lines, not quite sure how they're able to push forward. GN now spotted out, clearing out the utility. Estrella fighting back.
Yeah, it's just a good sight there from Estrella to check once again if there's a lurk coming in once more from mid, and they're able to get that clear. So now just the two duelists, not much you can do. I mean, look at that postman. There's so many mollies to deal with, but the shield resets. You know that there's at least one here.
player
Find
standing.
one, but an immediate trade from Estrella. That's a...
Of course, Sniper goes down to B-Long as well. Not really spotting out too much for the time being, though. Hops upwards. It's going to be Jemkin with the flicks instead. Ooh, not quite getting the burst on towards May, who will get crashed back into the A site. Art, though, pushed up in towards main, will be able to find Xfero.
Yeah, he fakes out that he's left. Monyen not ready for it. It's a good fake out by Art. Crept right back forward with a very forward angle.
And that's numbers found for DFM. Desperately RRQ trying to regroup to push up. Just to try to hit a site. I mean, they know that Art is pretty much here alone, so why not go for the pinch, but it's definitely going to be tricky. At least evading the recon for now, but footsteps now spotted and heard.
Kushi just going to try to get a scout onto bunker. They know that one's in there. Presumably Art, but they have zero information about everybody else's position.
All right, this is going to take a little bit of time to clear.
Oh, the distraction for Kushi. Oh, man, Art's ready for it. Onto Monyen, but he's still got 2 more points to go. A little bit slower than they'd like. Jinbung, he's already out of the smoke. They have no idea. Nobody there checked for a Jemkin. The delay is way too good from DFM.
So much of it all, but here comes RRQ continuing to push down in, sprays down in towards Art, and that's Xfero getting yet another kill as well alongside Estrella. Another Razorvine down on the ground, and it's up to Gian to try to clutch it out. Stars slowly getting refreshed, but definitely aware that someone might be around the site as well. Tries to creep around. Estrella jump peeking, but not spotting out too much.
They don't know that he's already on the site.
He's thinking that maybe someone might be inside the smoke still, though, so not quite eager to push out just yet, but now hopping down in
For a good chance.
Surely they still check and clear it, and there it is, Jemkin. Spots out Akame. It's down to Gian alongside May. The Stars instantly placed up. In with the hot heads, too. Quick into the site they go, and Jemkin will be able to gun things down. That's May gone. Hunter's Fury fight back, though, and that's Jemkin traded. Straight into the site, and then now it's completely cleared. Art alongside Jinbung trying to retake, but blocked off by the Cosmic Divide, as well as the Phoenix Wall. So the call to save has been made.
Yeah, 2v4, you've already got that Cosmic Divide. Things are looking a little dicey. So it's just going to be an early save here from Art and Jinbung. I don't mind it, still early on in the map. Just wanted to make sure that you can still match some firepower going into that next round. Something that's been a continuing theme in this match for RRQ is that when it comes to just like a 5-on-5, 4v4 on these executes, on these retakes, that's when they do shine. When they are able to take the initiative, they start the fight, even if it gets chaotic, they thrive in that chaos. And that's always been true with this roster even last year. But if DFM takes their time to set up for these retakes, if they start to play a little bit slower, get one pick back out, that's when RM. So firepower not quite there.
Still.
Hey, oh, that's way too many people.
Right clicks for Art, at least able to get away with one, but not before Jemkin guns and shuts everything down. Now into the site, Gian alongside Jinbung. It's just, I don't see this as a possible route for DFM, unless Jinbung can start things off.
Jemkin was low, he still got the headshot, but at the end of the day, just a sacrificial lamb here. Oh, didn't quite catch him, it looks like.
Okay.
Okay, but that sheer wall is going to be tripped, so now you know there's someone behind, so they start to push back in, but is this the right play? It's Jinbung. You got to respect the man. You got to respect the man.
Player standing.
He manages to spray all of them down. It's down to the one-on-one. Gian still too far away from a weapon, though, and he's trying to use his stars to caterpillar his way through. Hops on over. We had enough of the earlier ones now. So this time it's Jinbung in with the off angle, despite the Hunter's Fury, quickly dealing with them. ISO all being spent as well, and now Kami will be able to deal with this Xfero.
2v3, May does have the dimensional drift if they are ever stopped. For more information, barely clips his shoelaces, and Kushi's just gonna back out.
Quick rotation from May all the way over onto the other side, though, just looking to receive them, thinking about the rotations.
Estrella might not expect this so quick. He's not sure if anybody's here, but surely you don't expect the ops already back. Get spotted.
It is the Yoru after all, but May also smartly has another gate crash placed safe away. Quick shot in, now looks for the next one. Oh, but
Kushi! Make sure we can meet them, match them with firepower.
4-stack pushes out from DFM as well. quick sprays, and it's going to be that wall-hang shot against Pharaoh.
But the pinch.
All towards Art, and Smonyet alongside Jemkin up in the air. He slices and dices them down. Art, unfortunately, only able to find at least one. It's down left with Jinbung, 1-on-3. Probably the save.
Yeah, he just goes for the save right away. And this is already the second round where he had to go for a very early save. I get it. You look at the numbers, this doesn't seem like a round you can win, but how many more of these rounds can you afford if you're DFM? And RRQ, this time, they have the read, they go for the pinch, and they say, okay, it's a fight, we just go fast, and they are not letting their gas off the pedal.
Even kind of exploring the map a little bit, if Jinbung might be nearby. Not really, it's just RRQ.
Seeing what they can get for their ult points as well, because look at the creds, most of them quite wealthy right now on the side of RRQ.
Yeah. Now it's going to be May feeling a little bit eager to find something with the op. Will be able to gun down Estrella. Information found on the other side, but here is RRQ quick to play that contact in towards A. Quick trades, Jemkin will be able to relay off of Monette, but here comes that Hunter's Fury just to try to force RRQ to disperse or buy time. Is it enough though? Xfero tries to go on the offensive, straight to the spot, but it's Jemkin with a one-tap through flowers.
I mean, all of these pushes right now, they're so well set up for Jemkin, right? It's Monette first going out, then it's going to be Estrella, then it's Xfero all peeking out, allowing Jemkin to get the next peek in to get the kill. Now 3 to his name in this round. And RRQ, there's not a single round, I feel, where they didn't start sprinting the moment they got first contact somewhere on the map. It's not even where they were going.
That's just the full play, the full brunt of the forces. May, though, still able to fight back with the classic.
But surely you chase him down once time starts to run out, because this is the operator.
Yeah. He's very aware and very cautious. May still holding his ground. RRQ floods the A site. Gian has to hold, spots him out, and in with the Phantom Sprays, gets at least one. But Monette will be able to continue pressing W to push forward. Ooh. Cushy on the other side, too.
They're just too fast. I mean, DFM, they even had the gate crash this time. It doesn't quite work out. There's the Steel Garden. That defies some of the timing. They want to try to push against this lockdown.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, but here's Cushy alongside Monette.
Really good counter ult there from the Steel Garden. Allows you to have an advantageous fight. And now you got to save again.
Just another save where Cushy is now reading everything in full. Spots him out. Simulation outside of B, but this time, once again, it's been working out so far for RQ. Straight into the A side again. Hunter's Fury alongside them this time, but Akame tries to delete one player away from the equation. One-on-one, quick tap onto Xfero, and that's him gone. Art will be able to fight back in from, well, Art takes down Jemkin. Now, thinks of turning back into towards A main.
They did hear him in Art. The pinch coming through. Monette takes it out, but that's so much distraction. Estrella should get the skill.
Yeah, there it is. Spike down as well. What is that? Cushy so quick to relay off of Monette. And now on to the next one as well. Monette fires back in towards May as soon as Cushy falls. The Cosmic Divide is up for the last round of the first half. Is it possible? Gian desperately trying to swing off of this. Goes for the peek out, but they're
in a very tough spot.
They're forged in the flames, that's what it is. And now it is Estrella starting things off on the pistol round, hot on a single kill on towards Akame. One duelist gone, and spotting out May as well. Jemkin backs off with the Sheriff.
Yeah, the respect to May, right? Even if he gets the ult orb, you know you're so far ahead that that shouldn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
Well, now on to Cushy inside of B-Link, though.
Oh, the Nova pose setup.
And he swings off of his shock dart, too. Jinboom, oh, quick onto the flick. A second kill coming through. But Jemkin quick on the trade as well. May trying to do his best, tapping away in towards Art. Now all that's left is Jemkin versus Gian, and Jemkin has the spike.
Yeah, but this is one of those positions where you do not, I don't think you really stay with the spike because there's so many angles you want to protect.
True.
Every time I see a spike down like this, I think about Paper X versus Talon last year. Talon had that chance to overcome it, and you get so caught up. You say spike's down, we got to protect it, but there's so much time left in the round that it is almost better to just start re-clearing and take that initiative.
That's what Jemkin is doing now, but slowly pushing out. Ponytail spotted. Gian trying to play close and tight around the corner.
Farming ult orbs or using those curveballs to take space in mid. That allows you to ruin the post plant as well.
Down B.
Well, so far, current setup is working out. You know, a little bit of a loss, but not too bad. Jemkin's able to take things back into RRQ's hands. A little bit of a setup with the Razorvine alongside a Star.
Who's next?
May, though, just quick with the TP in and then the dimensional drift. Spots everyone out. Trying to
30 seconds
inside
left.
a bit of chaos in with the clone now. Fake out alongside the flash. Takes down Jemkin, but RRQ. Meanwhile, the rest of them just continuing to hold. A bit of crossfire in towards Art exit again. That's May down. Oh, and through the Star, the smoke as well. Estrella finds Akame. All that's left are 2 players from DFM inside of A main.
This looks like it might be over, Quack. I don't know what you do here. You got a Sheriff and a Vandal. No flashes, no duelists, no dive duelists to try to displace their crosshairs.
Well,
As soon as they get information, that's a curveball out, but they're still creeping in.
you got 1 minute to work with, but look at this smoke, allowing for Jemkin to swing. And there's the kill. Estrella for the Nexus. Well, a flawless round to finish it. Trying to work around with the camera as well, maybe a bit of support from Estrella, but then here comes that hit from RRQ. They had players planted deep inside of B, and that's when Monyet then strikes. Estrella in towards the side as well, deals alongside Jinbung.
Yeah, this was a hard read from RRQ, seeing that Cypher, recognizing that that has to be just the Cypher solo setup because we've already put so much pressure on mid, and then they basically trap him in, go for the launch on the pinch in mid. Now they do lose that position.
They also have
Surely you expect Surely!
the smoke up. Slightly expected, but Jemkin a little bit quicker to fire back and continuing trying to inch forward. And that alerts Jinbung as well. He's still trying to keep that pressure on there at the very least though, but Jemkin up on top, not quite spotted out. Art and Akame will be sprayed down, but here comes Xfero now in towards Garage, and that is crucial positioning. Estrella with a quick swing on the outlaw as well. That's 1 more shot. Now reloads. Akame in for the spike stick, but Estrella just keeps things interesting. In with the ghost, keeps him away and off of the spike, secures the round for RR. Yeah, they do get that information, and Jemkin should be prepared. He does eat a shock dart though, so not too bad. Gian straight in towards with the shotty as well, but here comes the rest of the team. RRQ, Estrella onto the ghost again, and he's able to fight back. A headshot through. Spike down as well for RRQ now.
All right, you do know that it was a weak buy on the side of DFM. I don't know if you know about the Phantom. It's gonna be a little hard to tell.
Ooh, but here comes
the post too late!
Up from the top, but slides in towards Estrella, who is still ready. Jinbung goes for the swing, tags Estrella down to 16 HP, but once again in a scenario where he has to stick the spike, Estrella comes back in with the fall line, perfectly stunned up, and that should be the kill, but Jinbung is so quick and ready to fight back. Picks up the round for DFM.
Like as well, so it will still get planted on B. You see him.
That's the barrel. Cushy towards the back of spawn for security measure as well, but here comes Jemkin. Wins the first shot, but back onto the blades. Connects on towards Art at the last second, and here comes Monyet. Back of sight, back of gong, and he's still able to gun down May. No slides available, no slides found. It's just RRQ now with the numbers, continuing to push out. They're looking for Akame. They want to rob that op away.
Yeah, if you can deny that operator away from May's hands, the defense suddenly gets so much weaker. The Desk talked about this, that May's operator is what makes him so scary. Akame gets 1, but they won't let go. They will continue to hunt him down, and that's up down.
Yeah, he only had 1 round left in the mag. Unfortunately, Monyet just right around the corner of it. Not quite in time as well. Cyber Cage up and online just to give himself a little bit more space, but Jemkin ignores it, all in with a shorty. Back to the rifles as well. Monyet alongside Jemkin, gun everything down. Akame towards the back lines. 1 away from the Rolling Thunder, but not where, you know, May has the overdrive, but maybe not quite the opportunity. I say that, he pushes out of C, gets the kill onto Jemkin, but instantly Cushy holds and trades. 2 players down from DFM.
And that's your hero Vandal gone. You would love to retrieve this, but Cushy still has his eyes set on it. Akame and Art, it's a double team.
And the team from RQ arrives alongside Cushy as well. They try to jump peek it together. It's not quite working out. Cushy online for the ace. Jinbung all the way stranded, pushed out of B. He's trying to look for a possible angle of position, but Monyet's marking the back, spots him out. All right, tries to go for the flick. Is he setting up for Cushy?
It has to be. Has to be there.
Contra Rolling Thunder through. Nothing connected on either side, but here comes Jemkin. Straight on towards the back of Platt. Finds 2 headshots.
RRQ's made up their mind. They're never backing out of fight because right now, they back away from the opponent's Rolling Thunder, then they take time to bait DFM to try to fill the site and go back in with the Rolling Thunder. It wasn't perfect, but it got the job done.
So smart with the preemptive plays on either side, and now DFM reeling from the losses, looking for the save. I don't know, no weapon.
Yeah, I mean, you can't use that overdrive now. Surely you just go to try to get whatever damage you can, but
okay.
Meanwhile, Jemkin just wants the Blade Storm completed, I guess.
Oh, almost possible.
Well, Xfero's on the other side. Surely you don't get out alive here.
That's done.
Let's chin down. No Blade Storm yet for Jemkin, at least. And it's going to be made from the backlines.
Okay, I mean, they wanted
Possibly in with the overdrive play. Or just the rifles, trying to spam on through. Monyet has to kind of tug away, but even stunned up, gets the shot onto Akame.
Oh,
bit of support from Estrella, surely, but still.
I mean, that's the most you could do in Neon on Haven. Is to fight for A main.
Still, though, quick on the contact. RQ, quick transition on over to the C site. They break those trips, dealing with Jinbung. They know that he's inside a garage still, so just trying to play it safe for now. The spike quickly goes down. It's one of those retake chances for DFM, but can they complete it? Okay, a little bit too high for Jemkin.
A little uncharacteristic, but they're going to go for a deep lockdown. Cushy's still watching the back. He has the Hunter's Fury as well.
You gotta imagine with the overdrive possibly, but yeah, it's that lockdown.
You have to try for it though. DFM, it's just too many rounds already given up.
Come on, me. Starts it off with the fast lane, but instantly sliding through. It's Monyet who guns him down so quick. Jin only able to tries to sneak in towards the back. Jinbung providing additional support, peeking out. But once again, May unfortunately pays the price for his teammates. Akame now shot down outside of window. And it's Xfero in with the operator onto the other side. Both teams suffering bits of losses. And DFM continues to push out. Jinbung outside of C-Long. Here's Cushy and manages to take the shot against him. Quick with the neural theft as well.
All right, so now you've got trips here on C. I imagine you start to group up towards B, right? I mean, maybe Jinbung stays for the kill trips on C, but the other two, instead of looking for 1v1s, I would love to see them group up. But Estrella is weak.
Might have hurt the guns as well. GM just continuing to hold.
That's the bait, though. But Xfero wasn't quite ready to peek out. He had his knife out still.
Oh, and that's the one-on-one. Spike retrieved. 20 seconds left on the clock, though.
He's going to run it. But there is a trip on the way. Does he go B? B's too risky. You got to go to C. You don't have time. You got to run, son. There's a tripwire there.
Breaking those trips takes time as well, and it's going to be quick for Jinbung to get into the sideline. Uses the camera to play it safe instead.
He's tagged.
Starts to run. Looks for the wallbang. Oh, gets him down to at least half HP. Well, no, 5 HP. And Jinbung in with the cam as well. Spots him out further. Headshot to seal it. And DFM will be able to pick one back up.
I can't believe Xfero actually sticks to play. That is what you have to do because you didn't have time. But you're tagged up and he just says, oh, well, if I die, I die. And he's at least able to get the plant, trying to find the operator. They don't know where it is. Oh, they do retrieve it.
Wow.
That is. Here's him in window. It's too many members. Ooh. Oh no, the trade not working. He gets 2. May down as well.
Unbelievable. Jin thankfully trading, but this is still a lost opportunity for DFM. Art straight into the smoke, blinded by Jemkin in there with a shot. Paranoia into his garage now, reading the timing of things. RRQ so on the ball. Jin trying so desperately to fight back all the way from C-Long. The Paranoia sent out a little bit early, and it's an easy shot from Monyet. And at this point, Jinbung down to 5 HP. Just looking to save.
Oh, this is rough. DFM, they're starting to break down. You use it on the retake, or do I use it to push out?
No idea.
Good Bucky kill.
But Bucky, so far so good on towards A short.
Overdrive online. Just keeping them at bay.
He's trying to push back. Relay ball sent out as well, but Cushy quick to burst him down. Hit shot instantly connects.
because she's adjusted well to the VCT Pacific stage. The rest of DFM trying to warm up once again here on Haven.
But it does feel as though everything's been completely stalled. A bit of a crossfire set up in towards the A site. GN with the info and a potential paranoia play as well. RQ, but RQ are just so dug into the site. Jinbong right around the corner to provide support as well. This could just be a full 4-on-3 clash.
They're all here.
Oh! Akame quick to react though. Sudden double kill. But Xfero manages to find a bit of a trade on towards Jinbong and then holding down. He has the lockdown and he quickly deploys it.
30 seconds left.
Fault line sent out from Akame. Looking to try to find that shot in towards short, but nothing found. Quickly rotates and falls back in towards top of heaven. But unfortunately not quite enough to shoot them as they transit on over into the site. Xfero sticks the plant, unaware that Akame is up inside of A long though. And that's gonna be the one-on-one now. Cushy versus Akame, goes in for the spray. Thinking into it, but here comes, of course, DFM. Working around the smokes, they don't quite fully commit blindly, just trying to play around it now. Peeking out at the right times alongside the team. They're able to gun down Xfero alongside two more players from RRQ. RQ trying to come in with a retake in from Garage, maybe a little bit from C-Link as well, but not quite having a lot of the angles. May will be able to work around the smokes around spawn. Slides back into safety. Jemkin looking for a quick tap, but dashes back in instead. Not quite able to find too much. Cushy not quite being able to pull aggro away either.
Last player standing.
So just desperately trying to peek out now. All that's left is just Cushy.
Yeah, this is a rough one, and it all started with an excellent execute onto the site from DFM as they clean up. It's going to be too many members.
Tries to go in for the right clicks, but May's a little bit too elusive. So straight into the C side off of that one kill for now. Jinbong going in to clear Garage. And that's the cyber cage up as well. Ooh, Monyet with the dink though. And that's the shot in towards Jinbong. Classics will still be able to do damage. And Jemkin being able to fight back. Just as you mentioned as well, the paranoia completely blinds them all. Art trying to fight back desperately, even with the random sprays from the Bulldog, but nothing found. The spike is down on the ground.
Guardian picked up for Monyet. They've given up the ult door, but they have the spike in their control. One way comes out. Gives just a bit of an opening. Trying to clear that corner.
Oh man. Surely not like this. But Monyet's still holding it. Here's the TP as well. And in comes the swing. It's gonna be so far. Xfero not hearing too many footsteps, so not quite pushing out the Garage just yet. It's just a straight hold. Quickly dealt with by Akame. And now the rest of the team just trying to hold around both exits of B.
All right, so RRQ expected DFM to respect that fault line a bit more. So I like this aggression for DFM, but where do you go from here? Are you just going to hold from on site?
Oh, they're looking to make it happen at the very least, but here comes the paranoia alongside Jemkin! A triple kill to pull it off! It's down to Monyet. Gian with the desperate judge play, jumps on over outside of the smokes, back in towards the other side of the site, but now this is an RQ feeling confident going for those fights. Cushy pushing out. Jemkin alongside A short as well, managing to get the spray down with the Phantom onto Art. Jinbong only good for one trade, but it's also the Rolling Thunder out from Akame that's kind of been spent and wasted.
Yeah, it's the Rolling Thunder gone. You've got the Neon gone. You don't have info. I mean, you just have to go for dry peaks at this point.
Just feels like all hope is lost now, but DFM trying to string and pull themselves together.
And I love the position that Xfero takes. As safe as possible. I just hope that he doesn't get too curious if you're RRQ, because there have been games where he decides maybe now's the time for a cheeky kill, but you do not need a cheeky kill right now because you have the numbers advantage, you have the util advantage, and all you need to know is where do they plant.
Playing it as safe as possible, not trying to peek out too much or make a single movement, but it also is just DFM looking for that one glimpse of hope. A bit of a fake smoke into B, and Akame tries to put himself backside.
30 seconds left.
You have to remember that this has happened. Xfero has to let his teammates know, so they're not going to go through the site just yet.
And Akame trying to pull as much attention away as possible. He does have one flash to work around.
They have been heard, so DFM is very well aware.
Okay. Strap around the sides. It's all for Gian. He connects with the Guardian! A bit of a collat. Astrea trades right back in though. Now it's up for Xpharaoh. Akame tries to go for the conversion, but to no avail. Xpharaoh collects onto the round and cleans it up. RRQ will close out the final map 13-3.
I'm not quite sure if Jinbong was aware or not if he was fishing and he just lost the duel, but the fact that all the Killjoy Yuta was alive lets you know the